Hi everyone and welcome to RumRunner Dan. I'm Dan Genovese. Today we're making an original cocktail, the Maelstrom.
Oh, blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. To me way, blow the man down. Blow the man down, bullies, blow him away. Give me some time to blow the man down.
So the Maelstrom is one of those drinks that I worked on in collaboration with somebody else, so I didn't come up with it all on my own. I worked with Dennis Gorman. Dennis Gorman, he's on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram handle down here, so you can go and check out his page and follow him. Highly recommend that you follow him and check out some of the awesome drinks that he put together. I liked his drinks a lot, so I messaged him. I'm like, hey, do you want to work together on a drink? He was like, yeah, dude, let's do it. So we're like, what are we gonna do? I mean, there's like world of cocktails, just so much, right? So we settled on, all right, we're gonna do our own take on a classic Tiki cocktail. So what we started with was the 151 Swizzle. If you never had a 151 Swizzle before, awesome drink. It's a spirit-forward drink that's complex, and the cool thing is it's served in a very unique cup. And it's not a Tiki mug, it's actually a Tiki cup, which we'll be using today, which is actually this. I'll provide a link to it below. These are Swizzle cups, and we'll be showing those a little bit later today. So with starting with that, we wanted to change a couple of things up about the drink. All right, so the drink is really spirit forward. It tastes a lot like 151, which is really oaky, very strong, really tough drink to drink. I mean, you can drink it, but it's a slow sipper. You sip it slow, you're done with it, you move on to something else, or if you have another one, you're gonna kind of regret it. So we wanted to kind of take a different angle on that drink. So we imported in here a couple different types of ingredients. We played on adding more citrus, different types of syrups into it, and then we also played on that 151 though as making that shine and really getting it to be a really awesome, tasty drink. So we actually introduced what I think is something that's really unique to Tiki. I haven't seen it used before. I'm sure somebody out there has probably seen Amaro actually use, as you can see it right here. We have it right there. Amaro that we're going to be using today in the drink. I haven't seen it used. We tried it, brand new, works really well in this drink. So with that, why don't we get to it? Let's make the drink. Cool thing about this drink and what I really like about it is metal tin, metal cup, build the whole drink right inside of here. And we're actually going to use a Bois Lele, which is from Martinique. And this is actually a piece of wood, and this authentic one that I got, I'll provide a link below. Definitely recommend that you guys get the wooden ones from them. You help support their local economy. Also, I don't believe that it actually imparts any flavor into the drink. Some people say it does. I don't think it does. But I do like the authenticness of it. It's not perfectly shaped. All the prongs are a little bit different. Every one you buy is going to be a little bit unique. But it is cool, and I do like them, and I do recommend that you get one. If you don't get the original wooden ones, which I highly recommend that you do. If you can't get it for some reason, can't find it, won't deliver to you, please get something that's a good alternative. Actually, my buddy Andrew Jordan at Surfside Sips has a glass version that you can use, which is really cool. The thing I like about that so much is glass doesn't impart any flavor onto the drink at all, and his glassware is dishwasher safe. You throw it in the dishwasher, clean up real easy. This one you kind of have to wash by hand and air dry. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of a pain for that, but it's worth it. It's cool. All right, so let's start building the drink. So, least expensive, most expensive ingredient. I'm going to start out with lime juice. We're going to use 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. Okay. Next, Pineapple juice, ½ ounce. This is fresh pineapple juice. I recently had canned 100% natural pineapple juice versus fresh, and the canned pineapple juice, while it's good, it definitely tastes different than fresh. So if you can get fresh pineapple juice, get it. If you can get it from your store and they'll juice it for you, ask them to, get them to do that. Over buying the canned stuff. If you can have to buy the canned stuff, don't worry about it. It's still good product. Just make sure that you get one that doesn't have sweeteners in it. The Dole brand is perfectly fine to use. Just make sure that you get their natural one, no added sugar, just pineapple juice. Okay, ½ ounce here. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is passion fruit syrup. So passion fruit syrup, equal parts passion fruit and simple syrup. I use 2-to-1 simple syrup. You can use 1-to-1, that's fine. Mine just comes out a tiny bit on the sweeter side with it. Not a big deal. I don't think it will make a huge difference in the end result of the drink. ½ ounce here on this guy. Okay. Next, what we're going to add in is one of my favorites. It's a sweetener too, but on top of it, it's a rum-based liqueur, Falernum. See this used in Tiki a lot, and I love using it whenever I can. So definitely grab yourself whatever Falernum you like. If you make your own, awesome, use that. I like J.D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum. It's really good, tastes great, and I don't have to worry about making it on my own because, I make enough stuff on my own and store it in the fridge. I don't need another thing. So ½ ounce here on this. Okay, perfect. Next, Amaro. So Amaro here, we're using Montenegro Amaro. This one is the one that I would recommend that you use with the drink. I tried a couple different ones while I was making the drink because we really wanted to put Amaro in it. This is the one that tastes the best. I got to give Dennis tons of credit here. Dennis, nice job. This is the one that he originally picked for the drink. Excellent choice. Couldn't come up with a better one myself. So this was all him on that. So we're going to use ½ ounce here on this as well. And if you've never had Amaro before, smell it. It's like all these botanicals and everything in it. Oh, it's just so good. Love these bitter Italian liqueurs. It's really good. ½ ounce here. Okay. Throwing things around. I'm that excited about making the drink today. All right. Next guy, what we're using here is 151. Now, recently, I had a problem getting Hamilton 151 Demerara rum, which is my favorite. Couldn't get it, which is fine. What I really recommend that you do is you need a Demerara 151 rum here. 2 makers of it. You're going to get Lemon Heart & Son, or you're going to get Hamilton. I have Lemon Heart & Son here. This is really good. I mean, Beach Bum Berry swears by it. They have a big quote on their website from Beach Bum Berry about how their 151 Demerara is really good. This is the original one that was used in a lot of Tiki. When you see 151 Demerara rum used, it was this one. Definitely pick up 151 if you can find it. Like before, if you can't find that for some reason, acceptable substitute for it, Plantation's Old Fashioned Traditional Dark. I'm going to tell you the truth, I didn't try it yet in this drink. But I mean, the flavor would be there. It would be slightly different though. We're really playing off the 151 Demerara rum, so highly recommend if you can get it, get yourself 151 Demerara. Pretty big pour on this considering it's 151. We're going to do 1.5 ounces. All right. That's it for our ingredients for the drink. Next thing we're going to do, and this is the cool part, grab our crushed ice. We're going to need crushed ice, pebble ice. If you have a pebble ice machine, awesome. You could also, interesting thing, I just learned this, pebble ice you can get from Sonic. Didn't know that. Found that out the other day. So if you have a Sonic near you, you're into Tiki, and you want to get ice, you can go to them and order pebble ice. And their machines, they're professional machines that they make it in. It's perfect. Just take it home, throw it in your freezer. And you'll have good quality, consistent size ice. what you want to do when you get this swizzle cup, and for doing this, is you want to fill it about 3/4 of the way. You want to leave room at the top. A couple reasons for that. One, you want to be able to top the drink off later. Two, you want to give yourself some room to go back and forth, and you don't want it to overflow. So then you're going to take your swizzle. You're going to get that down into here, and you're going to work it back and forth in between your hands from the bottom, and you're going to slowly come up and go back down. And what you're trying to do here is you're going to look at the outside of this cup, and you're going to notice that it's going to start to get frosted. Purpose of this is chilling, dilution. Same thing as if we were doing this in a drink mixer. You can see the outside really starting to get frosted up now. All right, as soon as you feel the ice really start to loosen up that you put into there, you want enough. You don't have to do too much here. The idea is to mix it and get it chilled. Now, next part. We're going to add and top this off with more crushed ice. We're going to put a lot in here. We're going to fill this guy all the way up to the top. Couple reasons for that. One, it's a 151 swizzle. It needs the ice. So you need it for the dilution. You want it to be really cold. This is not a good drink once it gets warm. So a way to alleviate that, one, use the glass. Two, pack your glass like I am doing right now with crushed ice. Okay. When I built the drink into this glass is about 14 ounces. So when I built the drink into this glass, the liquid level came up to about there. And now the liquid is all the way up to here. That's just packed the whole thing with ice. It'll keep nice and cold. I love this. All right, so to garnish up our drink here, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to keep this along the lines of what the traditional 151 swizzle actually had for a garnish. So first thing is wood row coaster, right? Going to get that guy, going to put it out there, set our drink on top of that. Now, finish this garnish up. We're going to grab ourselves a couple of cinnamon sticks. You can get as big as cinnamon sticks as you like. Give them a little rub in between your hand. Starts to get the oil. You can start to smell those. They smell fantastic. I always like to do 3. Don't know why, just do. So let's go ahead and do 3 of these guys right in there. You're going to want to push them down. Don't push them in there too far because unless you got really long cinnamon sticks, it'll sink to the bottom on you. So grabbing our citrus wheels here. This is going to be the last piece of the garnish. I have a bunch in here. This is kind of like a, really a mixed bag. I really didn't realize that now until I said it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of a mixed bag of fruit. So what I have in here is a couple different sizes of different things. I have some blood oranges in here, some limes, some lemons. I like to grab one of each. And I just like to tuck it down right here in the back. I like to pick one of each, even though we don't have all of them in there. It just looks cool. I like that. All right, next thing we're going to need cool straw. As always, Surfside sip straws. I love, because this is a traditional tiki drink, I love going with my bamboo straw right there. Bamboo, this is a blue bamboo straw. I really like it. Got my little turtle dude on there. Surfsidesips.com, RumRunner 20. Get 20% off your whole order. And pick yourselves up some nice glass reusable straws. Help out some turtles. So make sure to do that. So there you have it, everybody. That is Dennis Gorman and Dan Genovese's take on the 151 Swizzle, the Maelstrom. Let's give this one a taste. Yeah. I mean, love this drink. Here's what it's so good. It's so good. I mean, I love a 151 Swizzle. So a 151 Swizzle normally punches you in the face with 151. This one, you still taste the 151, but it's not that whomp in your face first thing that you taste, which is why I like the pairing on it. And how we did that was 2 different ways. we took what would normally be a really heavy drink, we kind of lightened it up a little bit without adding any kind of like seltzer water to lengthen this out. So how we did that was the pineapple juice here, the lime juice. So the pineapple juice addition, the passion fruit syrup here, helps to give you a sharp, awesome, along with the lime, but the lime is in the original drink. So all three of them give you this sharp flavor that just hits you first. It's sweet and it's sharp, so you get that. And then right after that, you start to taste the bitterness of the beautiful Amaro here, and then it kind of is rounded out, and then all of a sudden you just taste this oaky, awesome 151 flavor. But it doesn't come at you as this super hot, heavy rum that's really, really tough sometimes to drink in drinks if it's done wrong. You can taste this one really nice. You can still taste the heat on it, but really the oakiness kind of is brought to a new level. Because to play with the Amaro, as well as with the Falernum and then the other ingredients here, help to round out that bold flavor of the 151 and really bring it front and center in here. And then on top of that, that cinnamon on here is totally on the nose. I thought for the longest time that there was cinnamon syrup inside of the 151 Swizzle. There's not. But it is one of, it's really needed to help you smell cinnamon, and then it's a spice smell, tropical taste into like the bitter spice, and then it's rum after that, and it's a beautiful, beautiful combo. Little kind of side note, where did we come up with the name for this? So whenever I talk about an original drink that's on the show, I always try to tell you where we came up with the name for it. So be honest, I came up with it. I asked Dennis, I'm like, hey, I had this idea, this Maelstrom. Where it came up with is I was swizzling the drink, and you're looking down at it, and it kind of creates a vortex while you're swizzling it. And I realized that, I'm like, wow, hey, it kind of looks like a whirlpool, right? And at sea, a massive whirlpool that has like a big vortex in the middle of it that can suck an entire ship down all the way to the bottom of the seafloor is called a Maelstrom. That's another name for it. And as soon as I saw that, I thought back to Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, when they're all in that fight scene with Davy Jones, and there's this huge maelstrom inside of there that they're all getting stuck in, but they're still fighting. So I thought of that immediately, and I'm like, man, that so defines this drink. Not only do you see the maelstrom when you're creating it, but if you drink a couple too many of these, you're going to feel like you just fell all the way to the bottom of the ocean. But it's a great drink. It's a good sipper. Please give this one a try. Comment below. Tell us what you think. Make sure that you check out Dennis's page. It's We Be Rummin' on Instagram, so check him out. Handles down there below. So till next time, everybody, Akole Maluna. Yeah, love this. We're going to make more of these. Catch you next time.